Rated G. What's up guys, MiddleAgedGamer here. We are playing Transport Fever 2 yet again, and we are going to continue on with the campaign. This mission is called the People's Republic. Quick disclaimer, as I do in all my videos, we are doing this mission as quickly and efficiently as possible. There is going to be some spoilers moving forward as far as what to do. So if you haven't played the mission already, you may want to play it on your own before watching this video. I will tell you I'm going to cut the time in half probably if you follow my advice here in like the next 10 minutes or so. But let's go ahead and get into it. Campaign Chapter 2. We are on People's Republic. Let's go ahead and restart the mission.
After the Great
and I'll give you some advice here. Some really good advice here in a minute.
Thanks to tactical skill and plenty of perseverance. Both will now be needed to
trying
build
to keep
the kind
myself
of
awake at the moment.
that Chairman Mao Zedong promised
Long
the
day at
people
work.
from the ruins left behind. Arise from the masses to the masses.
Go get my mouse pad situated. People's Republic. And I think ultimately we're going to be building that dam at the end of the scenario. And again, I'm going to make you guys wait at least like 5 minutes for the advice. This beginning part will probably be sped up just a little bit here in a minute, and I'll explain why. But let's let the game at least load first. Most important.
The enemy has been denied.
Alright.
The old railroad.
Don't need to hear any of this. Alright, so first thing we gotta do is deliver 50 steel and also connect the two cities, or the two major cities here in China. Chengdu, and I can't even pronounce the other one. So this is the part I'm gonna speed up before giving you my advice for this mission. Basically, we have to connect the rail from the two big cities. So let's go ahead and do this. It is a dual rail, just so you guys know, so make sure you're kind of aware of how you're connecting it. And I'm going to go ahead and put in some cross tracks in a few places as well. So let's go ahead and get into it again. It's going to be sped up here just a little bit until we get to the next part. I don't want to bore you guys with laying tracks here for the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes, however long it takes me. So let's get into it. Okay, so that's connecting the two towns right there. Again, I didn't want to bore you guys with watching that entire thing. Now I got my allergies killing me. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and set up a quick route from both cities and before starting the speed into 4x mode. So let's go ahead and set up a line. And we'll do it from there. Actually, we'll go to each town. That would make more sense, right? Let's go all the way down and then all the way back. Actually, you know what? One thing I haven't done, which I probably should do, is put in the signals. So let me do that first. And I'll show you guys this just real quick. I'm not going to make it too crazy. I'm going to put one-way switches each way. And I'm just going to put them pretty spaced apart because I doubt I'll even have two trains running. I think one is sufficient on this route unless you're really trying to grow the cities. Again, I would do a lot more than what I'm doing right now if I was serious about how many tracks I was running or if I was going to carry cargo. And here's kind of my advice for this mission, and please listen, because this is super important. Do not build everything with trains. I did that, and I'll just tell you later on in this mission, you are going to truly regret using trains. So there's a bunch of big items and advice I'll give beyond that moving forward, but trust me, use truck routes only moving forward. And I'll show you one place. We are going to use one train route because you have to for actually two of the missions on the main part moving forward. So I definitely will show you guys that when the time comes. But for the beginning, please use the truck route. Pay attention to my video moving forward too, so you don't have to mess up like I did. Otherwise, you're going to spend an hour removing routes and re-adding routes with trucks, and you do not want to do that. Alright, so now we can go ahead and set up the line, and I'm going to actually start down here. The way we set up the train depot right there. What just happened? Could not connect all stations. What? Probably because my signaling, maybe? Is my signal messed up? Let's go back in the signals. Maybe I didn't put it on the right side somewhere. Let me look. Those are correct. Those are correct. Should have made it two-way signals, would have made it a little easier. And this has to be able to crisscross. Should be good. I don't know why it didn't let me do it. Let me try it one more time. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and add a station. So that's good. Which line is it coming in on? That's why I don't want it to go in on that line. That would be the reason why you're giving me an error for the next one. Can I select the other platform? There we go. That's what we wanted. That was an easy fix. Let's just check this. This cannot connect that station. Why not? Has to be a signal on there somewhere, so read these, see which side it's on. Let me see coming out. Let me try that. There we go. So that's the line. It looks to be working fine now. I'm not sure what the whole tick mark or X was on that, but let's go ahead and name this. So pretty easy. Chengdu to... I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Probably should put train at the beginning. Alright. This is not going to make a whole lot of money throughout this, but we have two choices, that one or that one. We'll use the Russian S-Class, a little bit cheaper, and we'll use the Suburban because it's a little bit cheaper. I want it to hold about 57 people, should be plenty for now. We can always add another car to it if we need to for any reason. Let's go ahead and add it to the line. Alright, let's put it in 4x so the train starts moving, and next step is we need to deliver steel. So we got to actually supply steel down here to the track construction factory. Pretty easy. We got to get iron ore and coal to right here. There's coal right there and iron ore right here. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and make the streets for everything. Let's do that first and foremost. And you want to try to make things as short as possible. So I'll probably go through here. And keep in mind, money is not really a factor on this mission. You have almost $190 million, so don't be too concerned about how much things cost moving forward. And I do want to upgrade this road. Now we got to get all the way out to the coal mine. Probably run along the outside. There we go. So you do need truck stations at the coal and iron mine. And we also need a truck station at the steel mill here because we have to get steel out this way. I'm going to do something a little different. Let me go ahead and put the truck station over here. And I do want to upgrade that road and connect it as well, so let's do that. this needs to go over there, so we'll come on this road right there. Perfect. Let's set up the truck stops over in this area. I want one right there. And I want one right there. Alright, so we have to get still here. We need to make a road from the factory on over. And I'm going to put the truck station on this side so it stays out of the way of these two lines as well. So first and foremost, let's put the street here. Definitely want to connect it if we can, so that's perfect right there. Then we can swing the road over as we need to. So let me figure out where we're going. Again, don't be worried about cost. It's not that big of a deal. In fact, I want to make it as straight as possible. There we go. And then we just need a unloading stop right there. Now we got to set up the 3 lines, so pretty easy. Let's go ahead and do coal line right there. So this will be truck, coal delivery to mill 1. Here's the iron ore delivery. So truck, iron ore, delivery to mill 2. And then we need to also deliver the steel. Oh, I need to make another truck station. And I'm putting the truck station out of the way of the other 2 lines. So I go from the truck station and then over here to deliver the steel. Pretty easy, right? Truck, so steel delivery 1. Now we just need a road depot and we got to assign vehicles to the line. And I'll just put it down here. It doesn't really make any difference where it's at. Let's go ahead and buy, do some crazy numbers. Do 25. So we'll do coal delivery. Do the iron ore delivery. In fact, I'm gonna put 5 more on the coal line real quick. Alright, so that's getting going for the steel delivery. Let's see what else we can do in the meantime. You could do bus routes to get more people to the station. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start connecting. I don't know. I might hold off. We'll see. I do know I need to make these farms coming up. I'm going to go ahead and make these farms. And I need to connect the farms down here to make gears. It's going to be kind of the next step of the process. So let's get ahead of the grain really fast. And let's make some roads. Again, don't be too concerned with how expensive these roads are. I mean, avoiding tunnels is definitely a good thing, but I wouldn't be too concerned with it at the same time. So that's one farm connected. We need to connect this farm over there. And we'll just have to cross. Just kept it over here, I guess. And then we can cross over. And connect somewhere down here is fine. Probably before the tunnel would be good. Go ahead and upgrade this road. So the gears, where are the gears going? It's a good question. I don't know quite yet. I think they're going to end up going down this direction. So let's go ahead and connect these up real fast. Sure, So we already got 23 still delivered, which is good. That's what you want. Come down here and up maybe a little bit. So it may not connect until we actually make that an industry. We will need truck stations at both of these places and a offload point down there.
The economic advancement of the Republic requires modern.
Alright, so now basically we got to export
not yet
grain
able to
import machines. So obviously we have grain going to make the machines. That's our next step. We're already working on it, so we're good on that. Next step is to put in the truck stations at both of the farms. And then we just need an unload stop for the time being down here. Make it probably far away as possible. And I might even make a little roundabout just in case they need one for any reason. There we go. Alright, let's set up the lines real quick. Right, just need another road depot. We'll put it somewhere in this area. Again, doesn't really make any difference. Let's go ahead and buy 20. I'll put 10 on each line. Might be a little bit of overkill, but again, doesn't make much of a difference. So grain delivered to machine 1 and then grain delivered to machine 2. Those guys are off and going. Now we just got to wait for the next step of the process. You can already see there's grain loading up here at the truck station. Let's go see how our still output's doing. Oh, we got a ton of, not a ton, about 40 ore. And we got, so we need more on each. Moving around. We also have steel going out. Let's put 5 more on each line down here, since these guys are making pretty good money. And I'll put probably 2 or 3 more on the still line. Let's go ahead and do 3. There we go. That still delivery is such a shorter route, so you don't need as many trucks moving on that. This should click off as soon as this truck gets down here with some grain, which it is.
The Central Committee has drawn. The cities and towns were severely affected.
So we got to deliver 75 food and a total of 75 goods to the town. So we got to do quite a bit on this. Now that the infrastructure
is intact again, the People's Republic is able to keep up with the rest of the world. Demonstrate the country's economic power by means of the many miles that railway freight has traveled.
All right, so this is kind of a funny, I'm not gonna say a funny, but a kind of a different scenario here, because it wants you to go over 300 kilometers on a distance for the train.
Offers all sorts of advantages. A fellow comrade, in this case a lady.
Alright, so we're gonna make this a goods factory.
You might like to deliver
Since we have machines down here working, we can transform over here.
And
And we're gonna knock out basically delivering over the 300 kilometer distance using freight, which we're not gonna use freight on the rest of this mission except for this instance and one more instance moving forward. So again, kind of strange how this is gonna work, but I'm just gonna show you for the time being. And you may judge me for this, but that's okay. This is gonna make your mission 1,000 times easier. I promise you guys that. Assuming that I can get this thing connected. So I'm gonna use Shift N and M to move this thing around. But I need to get it highlighted, so I need to probably raise it up. Can I get it next? There we go. I need it so it highlights that section. So that's good right there. I'm gonna put this relatively close. And that's going to bring me to kind of my next thing moving forward of why we put it right here. And I'll explain that later on in this mission. Just trust me on this, guys. I promise you I'm doing the right thing. I'm not going to do you guys wrong. Get it as level as possible and put it right there. Then we'll connect it with the road. Again, I promise you, this is what you guys need to do. I know it sounds strange, it looks strange, making more work. Just connect that right there to the street. Now let's go ahead and build a track. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually connect it as quickly as possible. Connect that. And we're going to do something a little bit different. Once it gets across the street, we are going to zigzag this track like crazy. Again, seems counterintuitive. I totally get it. But to complete this part of the mission, this is what we're going to have to do. I want to make sure this goes over 300 kilometers is really all we're doing right here. Hopefully we can sneak it in there. We'll see. Don't want to connect it. I want it to be next. There we go. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this little track in between. This will make things easier in the very near future, though. Alright, let's go ahead and set up a line. So this will be train, machine delivery to goods factory. And this will set us up for delivering 75 goods to town as well. Next thing you need is a train depot. Let's just put it right here. And we'll connect it to this. Perfect. Go ahead and buy another train. Russian class S is fine. Relatively cheap to use. And we need the box car which carries the machines right there. So I want it to be relatively long. Let's go ahead and do, I don't know, 198 capacity is probably plenty. We can always decrease it or make it longer if we need to. Let's go ahead and run this train. And the real question is, do we hit over 300 kilometers on this route? If not, we're going to have to add some track over here, but I think that should about do it, hopefully. Keeping my fingers crossed. So we won't start getting goods in the, or excuse me, machines loading up there until we have a truck route going here. So next step is to add some streets. Around there we go. And then we just need a truck unloading station right here. And I'm going to put a little roundabout because this will probably be getting a lot of trucks coming through here in the near future. And then let's come down right there. Kind of shorten it. And then we do need a truck station over here so that the train can offload. Set up the new route from the truck station to the truck stop. This will be machine to goods factory. Now I should start getting, oh, we need trucks first. Just kidding. Road depot anywhere in the area is fine. Just put it right here. And let's go ahead and put, I don't know, let's do 6 trucks for the time being. There we go. Now we should start having machines load up here at the truck station, which you can see they are right there. There you go. And our train is running. It's turning all the way around. So while that's going, we got to deliver 75 food to towns. Oh. Before we do that, let's go ahead and set up the goods route to a few towns. Definitely to Leshan and Chengdu. We can also set it up over here as well. Let's get the goods portion out of the way first. And let me connect it up there. Okay, let's set up a couple routes to deliver the goods. So we do need a truck station right here. Oops, wrong button. And then we need a few truck unloading stops in each town for goods. So you can see where they need goods in town. As many goods to light up as possible. It's kind of weird how they don't all... There we go. That would get it right there. There's one there. Let's put one in Chengdu. So anywhere and... let's see. Right there is fine. We'll put one over here. And we'll put one here. So we'll set up 4 goods delivery lines. I think that's plenty for the time being. So I go from the truck station to there. It's going to take a little bit of time to set this up, but that's fine. So we'll name this Chengdu goods delivery, and then 2 more. And I have to click out of it to see what the name of the town is, otherwise I have no clue. So the railway is almost hitting 300. Hopefully it hits it. Let me see. Oh, it's gonna be really close. Okay, we got it. Whew! It was just coming in the station when we got the 300 mark, so it was just enough track. And we'll correct that track here in just a second once we do this. The last goods delivery is coming up here. So truck, and then we'll name this the town it's in. Sanyang goods delivery. And then we just got to add trucks to each of the lines. So come down here to the road depot. Let's go ahead and buy, I don't know, 20. Had 5 to each maybe. Okay, the main town's out of the way. Probably only need 2 or 3 to Leshan because it's so close. This will go to Saigon. The rest will go to Ziyang. Maybe a little bit of overkill on the trucks, but you can see goods are already packing up here to go out. Let's go ahead and fix this. We're going to shorten this route up quite a bit. And let me go ahead and change the track. So go to rail. Let's basically connect this track. We are going to get rid...
The party leadership has launched a campaign against corruption, wastefulness, and embezzlement of state property.
There we go.
Not that you're the least bit guilty of anything, but just to say so, you should be worried that it just doesn't catch on to your lavishly paid deliveries.
Don't necessarily have to delete all this, and just get it out of the way. We don't need it. So there's going to be a mission coming up after these 2 that wants you to get rid of all but so many kilometers of rail. And literally, this length of this track will be just under that amount. So I might get the mission instantly. I'll try to point it out when it comes. But if you have done this entire scenario, adding trains and tracks everywhere, you're going to have to go back and make everything a truck route. It's super annoying, so this is the quickest way to get past that. Next step, I'm going to wait on hushing up activities. I'm going to do the next step first. I'm going to make 2 more farms and a food factory and deliver food to cities. That's what we need to do next. So it's going to be quite a bit of work to set this up. I'm going to make this a farm. Oops. And I'm going to make this a farm. I'll make this the food factory since it's closer to some of the towns. So let's go ahead and set up the roads first and foremost. So I'm just going to come straight up to it, and then I'll go straight out. Go straight out the other way. Let's make roads to both farms now. worried about how much it costs. Okay, that's one. Now we got to make the other one. I'm actually going to go around. Alright. Super expensive roads, but that's fine. Okay, so we got the road set up. Now we just need the truck stations and truck stops. Truck station there. There's truck station over here. And then let's see if we can do this in a smart way. Probably keep the truck station there. Put this truck stop there. And this truck stop there. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to put these in to hopefully keep traffic away as much as possible. If I can go around, that'd be super nice. There we go. Just in case we get too much traffic coming in. Let's go ahead and... should I make the truck stops in town first? Let me do that for the food actual delivery. And our previous truck stop may work. It looks like that one will work there. I'm gonna make one closer to the center for this. Let me look at Chengdu. Same thing with Chengdu. I'm gonna make its own food delivery stop truck station. And probably for this one as well. And let me set up this guy right here too. Why not? Let's put one down here just for the heck of it. I may not use it, but we have it there just in case. Let me connect this guy. And we're going to connect this just in case. No, I don't want to do that. That's a crazy amount of money. That was like, I don't know how many millions of dollars, but I would have just been dumb. I did it for less than $1 million by just making the road in a little bit better positioning. So let's go ahead and set up all the lines real quick. Again, we got a ton of lines already set up. We got quite a few more getting set up though. So truck, this is going to be grain delivery to food factory 1. This will be truck grain delivery to food factory 2. Alright, now we just need the lines going into town. So 1. And I'm not even going to name, I'm just going to put food delivery 1. Just to make things easier and a little bit quicker. Let's see. Don't know which, I think it's this one that we need. There we go. Truck food delivery 2. Food delivery 3. Food delivery 4. Got a lot of these. Food delivery 5. And then let's make a 6th line here. This will be food delivery 6. Alright, now we can set up another road depot or add another road depot to buy vehicles from. Put it right here. I don't know how many vehicles we're going to need. I'm just going to go ahead and buy like, I don't know, 40 maybe for right now. I'm going to put 10 on the grain lines. So let's find grain delivery to food factory 1. We need the grain delivery line 2. Alright, got a ton of trucks going out. And you can see it's already loading up with grain up there at least. I'm not sure why this one is not making as much, producing as much. Neither here or there. Next thing, we got to do hushing up activities. We got to basically delete these 3 routes, and we're just literally going to reset them up once they're deleted, just to keep the flow of money coming in. So let's go ahead and delete these 3 routes. So it's going to be grain delivery for machines and the machine delivery. First thing we have to do is basically delete the vehicles on the line. So let's find each line. We got to delete this train, which is delivering the goods. So let's go ahead and just sell it. I know it sounds stupid, but next thing's easy. And then we need to delete the vehicles on both of these routes, the machine routes. So go ahead and put there, sell. Then all you have to do is basically delete the line out of here. So delete the train line and delete each of the grain deliveries for the machine factory. Bam.
How inconvenient.
Go ahead and pay back the money that we need to. That gets the bonus task internal profits unlocked. Pretty easy. Now we need to reset the line. I know it sounds absolutely stupid, but that's exactly what we're going to do. Not exactly my favorite scenario by any means. Where did line 1 go? Okay, got rid of it, I guess. So up here, truck, grain delivery to machine 1. That's it. Grain delivery to machine 2. And then we just need the train line. Alright, and we just got to set up vehicles for each. I don't know how many I had running. I think 10 on each, right? Something like that. So let's go ahead and buy 20 trucks. So this will be machine delivery 1. The rest will be machine delivery 2. Go. And then we also need the train, which should be on the line as well. Yeah, Russian class S. You could use the, which one is it? I guess you could use really any one, but I think the next closest was the Russian class SU. But either one, get a bunch of boxcars, as we previously have done. And we're gonna set it up on the machine delivery line. All right, so that's all set back up. We are now officially delivering food. You can see our goods delivery completely stopped, which is not cool. And I have no clue what the next task is, so I'm going to wait until it tells us to do something. I am going to add some trucks to these lines as needed, though. So we need probably 3 or 4 more trucks on number 4. Let's go ahead and use 4. Food deliver number 4. What else do we need? I have no clue how the train's doing. Might be worth taking a look at. 37 people. It's making about $500,000. I don't think we need to upgrade it at this time. And you can do bus stations in both of the big towns and even the smaller towns to get some more people riding along the train. I don't really care. It's not needed on this particular scenario, so I'm not going to worry about it. And we'll let the towns naturally get bigger. Alright, maybe a couple more trucks on the iron ore line and also the coal line. Not a lot, but maybe a few. Oops, 7. Put 4 on the iron ore delivery. I'll put this on the coal delivery to mill 1. You could also add a couple lines going to either this mill, or you could have trucks running all the way across to this steel mill to make things a little bit bigger. Whatever you want to do is fine. You don't have to necessarily use either one of these. I think I'm gonna add some more. I don't know. Got some time. Let me go ahead and connect them just in case. I can always add more copper, or excuse me, iron ore and coal into the line if I need to. Let's start by doing this one first. So that's connected. That's connected.
Thanks to your unprecedented zeal, last year's new types of products require new types of materials.
So basically we have to add plastic
That's why
into this
chemicals
equation to
industry
get goods
is
to
supposed
pop
to
up
be
here.
built up.
And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make a pretty far route. I don't want to change any of these if we don't have to. I am going to make, what's the easiest? Probably these two plastic productions.
As a result of outstanding goal achievement, the Central Committee has raised the planning target for the coming years. Prove once again that you can't be topped when it comes to diligence and loyalty to the party.
And again, super long lines as far as our routes to get to where it needs to go, but that's fine. We're going to have a few. That didn't work. And then what's the easiest way? Probably just cross it like this. Then we'll connect this guy over here. So just put a truck station at each of these. And then we'll set up both plastic lines real quick. So it's going to go from here all the way. I actually want to start a new truck stop if I can. Stop right there to keep it out of the way at least a little bit. Back to the line, station. So that's plastic delivery 1. We need plastic delivery 2, which is up here. Going all the way right there. I don't know why we're not getting goods yet. I'll look at that here in a second. I think something is set up incorrectly because that should be, or maybe no. I think we'll get it. Oh, we need plastic going here. Never mind. Just kidding, guys. I'm going to get a road depot down in this area if I can find one. If not, I'll just build a second one. Oh, there it is. I'm going to buy 20 trucks, but I'm going to release them a few at a time. Make sure the plastic builds up. Now, I will tell you guys, we did get the Let the Cities Grow achievement already. You have to set up a lot of food lines and a lot of good lines, as we did. And supplying the big, at least one of the big cities is pretty important for that. If you don't have enough lines set up or haven't delivered enough food or goods, that will not get the check mark, and it will show you a number. You just basically have to make more lines and deliver more goods until you hit that set number. We've already set it, so it's not a big deal. Now we're basically having to deliver plastic down. And we could make the route shorter in multiple ways. Maybe taking a road down there. And we could literally take a road straight across. We do lots of different things. I want to put a couple roads in just for the sake of like speeding things up slightly. And it's going to be kind of crazy how much it's going to cost, but trust me, it will be worth it. there's one. And if we could bypass some of this, it might help. There we go. And for this plastic one, we could probably... Let's see if we can make this road a little quicker right here. There we go. See if any trucks start using those roads. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more guys on the plastic line. So it'll be, let's see, where's it at? Can't even find it. There we go, plastic delivery 1. And then we need plastic delivery 2. Keep adding more to that line as needed. Yeah, so the plastic delivery 1's using that road. And these should end up using this road going down, hopefully, is the plan. No goods being made because this factory is waiting for plastic to come in. As long as we keep adding vehicles to that, we will be fine. I do want to make sure we are getting... So that's getting grain. How come tools are not going there, machines? Or is the factory just full of machines? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, no, so we're not getting machines right now, so let's figure this out. That's good. Yeah, I used the wrong type of vehicle. Maybe I used the... Oh, I didn't use boxcars. That's my fault. Which is fine. We just started getting plastic down there anyway, so it's not a huge deal to go back and modify this. I didn't really waste any time, so to speak. There we go. Now I should instantly be getting machines loading up here. Alright. My mistake. Normally that would be a bigger mistake, but it's really not, only because we just started getting plastic here. We only have 47 plastic. Not gonna have a whole lot of machines loaded up the first time around, which kind of sucks. And you could make this into a double line. I wouldn't, just because there was an upcoming mission, like I said, where you have to have under so many kilometers of track. And this is basically the max amount of train tracks you can have for this entire mission. So just FYI, guys. Definitely need to add more to delivery 1. What's going on? What's going on with my damn thing? My keyboard is going crazy. Alright, let's add more trucks to both of those lines. Let me buy a couple more. Plastic delivery 1, plastic delivery 2. We'll get a couple more on plastic delivery 2 as well. Oh, I don't want buses. Just kidding. Try that again. Put this on plastic delivery 2. Alright. Alright, I do see goods going there now, which is perfect. We got plenty of trucks delivering goods too, which is positive. And that will start ticking off the 75 goods delivery to each town. There you go. As you can see, it's already picked up to Chengdu, and then we'll have some other trucks coming from the other towns here in a second, which, yep, they're all gone already. What I do want to focus on is train big enough to pick up all these machines by the time it gets there? It should be plenty, because there's only 40, almost 50 involved and this train is going to hold up to 200. So yeah, I think our train's a little bit longer than what we need. Somewhat overkill, but we'll take it. I'm always curious how the other train's doing too. There's the track. So much of it's in a tunnel. If I could find it, it'd be nice. There it is. Making money. Gonna ride along with it since we're waiting for the other mission to pop on the 75 goods delivery. I think it gave me the red flag earlier because I didn't add all the stations, and I only have basically one turnaround point available at each end station because of the way I set up the one-way signals. So that's my guess as to why it gave me kind of an error message before adding those final stations. I'd have to go back and watch the video, but it's all worked out fine. We have another tunnel coming up, maybe? Maybe not. There it goes. That's it, switching the track, and then it'll be going back the other way on the one-way side. Alright, so that's full actually. How many people are waiting? 51 people. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this vehicle. I didn't think I would have to this early on. Can definitely add or double the space it has.
Thanks to your efforts, the steel production is the key link in the chain for economic development.
All right, so we have
The
to
farmers have been
basically
instructed
stop that. Switch one of the
It has been
farms.
shown that long
Oh, and
routes
here's the
tie up
reducing the
too
railway
many
freight
resources.
distance right here too.
It's much smarter.
So this should pop automatically, and this is, if you get to this point and you have done everything with railroad like I did the first time around, you're gonna hate your life when this pops up, because as you can see, you have to reduce the railway freight kilometers to that amount. And I literally had all of these lines set up as
All kinds of
train tracks.
The earnings, regretfully, there's a lack of the raw materials needed to achieve peak output.
Yeah, stop talking. How about that? I see, we already got the task for reducing the railway freight distance, and that was the one kind of killer of the mission. I had literally restarted the entire mission at that point because I knew there's no way I'm resetting up. Look how many lines we got. I had all of this done by train last time, and I was no way I was gonna go delete all those tracks and do truck routes on everything. That's insane. All right, collecting steel. We have to switch at least one farm to steel production. I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna select this one. You gotta make sure to get the farm for steel production, and we basically need to have machines come up here. So we already have the route set up. Oh, we need a truck station, so we do have to switch the line a little bit. Let's see. Train 1. What's wrong with train 1? Oh, it's too long. Because of where the switch around point is. So let me modify this. I'm gonna take off 2 and does that fix it? Did it not fix it? Is it still too... It's one cart too long. So I'd have to do a couple things to fix that to a better point. This should now come down and turn around just fine. Let me try to get it to turn around real quick. I don't know what's going on. It should turn around just fine. It's not long. It's just stuck for no reason right now. Got the signal to go to the right. I don't know why he ended up on this track. That's the weird part. Okay, the other option too is to just add this, and then we'll change these signals so they're not one way. delete the signal if I have to. Jesus Christ. There we go. Should switch to this track. Okay, fix that. Not sure what happened on there. I don't really care to change or extend the terminal either. Alright, so for this we do need a truck station down here, otherwise tools or machines will not get loaded up. And then we just got to change the route going to this guy. So I want to change this line is what we need to do. Get rid of Victoria Street, and then we're going to add the truck station there. And this should start getting machines loaded up for collecting the steel mission right there. So let's just wait and see, make sure that happens. Make sure did I change the right one? Yeah, I did change the right one. I think it's just sending them all to here. I feel like I need to delete this train to stop that machine delivery. I'm actually going to stop this train or delete the train. Seems counterproductive, but it's going to make the next mission pop a lot sooner. Alright, now we should start seeing the machines come here if things are done right. I think the trucks that we have should be fine. There we go. You can start seeing the machines delivered there. So that's going to make the next mission pop. Let's go ahead and do the Great Plague.
Sparrows,
make noise to scare away the sparrows. So basically just delete 3 things. Pretty easy.
And consequently destroy the entire crop.
And then we have to deliver or basically drive between 2 points. Again, the only thing we need here is basically let's do truck stops to make it easy. One there. And then we have to come all the way up there. So let's make a road go in there. All the way up there, and we'll just put another truck stop right there. We'll set the line up to go from here to there. Call it pest control because that's part of the mission, I believe.
The Sparrow resolved
basically just driving a vehicle between the two. So let's go ahead and buy 1 vehicle, 1 truck. And we'll put it on that line for pest control. That will tick off that area for Plague of the Beetles. Okay, so we're melting down the machines. Let me see the collecting the still part. Switch at least 1 farm to still production and collect 50 still from the farmers. So we need to deliver 50 still. Pretty easy on that. We just need to connect the road. Go ahead and connect the road. And then we'll just have the still go down there. So we just need to set up a new line. To basically go from
remarkable achievement
here.
You've launched a Sputnik.
So furnace at a full blast.
Headquarters awards you a medal for extraordinary services.
Just go there. Truck, farm, still. Production, whatever you want to call it, so you know what it is. And we gotta do 50 or deliver 50, basically, it looks like. So let's go ahead. We'll just buy vehicles down here. Let's send a few out at a time. So it should be farm. What is it? Farm still? There we go. Alright, you already have the still right there getting loaded up. So we got to deliver 50 of those while we're doing Plague of the Vehicles. The Great Plague's bonus task is really what the name of it is. So I think that's all 3 bonus tasks right there. We're getting pretty close to the end of the mission with an hour or about an hour into it. I will tell you, if you didn't do or didn't listen to my advice about the trucks, you'd be hurting right now. You'd have at least an hour, spend a full hour as far as...
Okay, so
that was pretty quick on that task too. You spend an hour getting rid of the train tracks and then adding
a bottleneck in the supply of goods.
The truck stops, or truck lines, I should say. Alright, so we're towards the end. We've got to build a dam, so we have to deliver 200 steel and 100 machines. So we do have steel right here. That just needs to come down here. Alright, so we just need a truck stop there. And then we need to set up a line from here to there. Truck. Damn steel delivery. And I actually want to stop delivering down there. So I want to manage all of these vehicles if I can. Okay, yeah, here we go. I need to select all these. I want to actually change the line to the damn steel delivery. I don't want to waste any more steel production going down here. And I need to find one on, not the food delivery, but I need to find one on the other steel delivery we just did. It's grain. Let me go back up here and figure out what this is going to. Okay, so farm steel production. I want to go ahead and manage these vehicles. And these need to go to a new line. Actually, we need to set up the new line first. So this will be the damn steel delivery 2. Let's go back and go ahead and change those vehicles on that line. So this will be damn steel delivery 2. I'm going to delete this line. If I can find the other steel delivery line, I'll delete that too. Delete that line. I'll add some more trucks to that line here in just a little bit. Alright, next up is we need machines going to the area down there. We could reset up the train, which there's really no reason. I want all of the machines to go down there. So what I'm going to do on here, keep that. Let's go ahead and change this. Can we change that, or will it let us? There we go. I'm trying to think what would be the easiest. I'm gonna kill my profit by doing that though, which is crazy. I really don't want to do that. Alright, let's set up a new line. This is going to be a long route to get over all the way across the map, but that's fine. We can add some roads if we end up needing to. Be trucked. This is machine delivery. I wonder if it'd be easier just to do something over here. Get rid of the plastic production. Let's do that. I hate messing up all these lines. Get rid of the plastic line. I'm going to change this into a farm, or to actually a machine factory. That's not what I wanted. so confused right now. Make that into a farm. Machine factory on that. So just once machines. That's not what I want. Oh, right there is the machine factory that we need. So let's make these farms. Get rid of this plastic. Delivery 2. Let's get rid of that line since we don't need it anymore. Alright, I'm going to basically bring in food here, and then we'll bring the machines back down is what we're going to do. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Put the truck stop there. We'll put the truck station up here. And we'll set up our lines real fast. This will be a lot quicker than having it come from all the way across the map, so... Truck. I'm just going to shorten it. Grain delivery to machine 1. Truck. Grain delivery to machine 2, and then we will have the truck station, machine delivery to the dam. Machine delivery to dam. Let's go ahead and get some vehicles on the route. We'll go ahead and do 30. Actually, let's just buy 10 at a time to make it easy. 10, we'll put it on grain delivery 1. This will be grain delivery 2. I'm not sure what what's the problem. We'll figure that out here in a second. And let's put 15 on the dam delivery if I can find it. Machine delivery to dam. Here we go. Oh, did I just do buses? That's what it was. Did buses, like, by accident. Bad move on my part. I was like, why is it giving me that? 100% my fault. Try that again. Trucks. Here we go. I just did it again. Buses. Stupid. Trucks. There we go. This will be on the machine delivery to dam. Alright, so we'll let those set up. No warnings. We do have this route going. I need to add basically quite a few trucks on there. I don't know if they're going to get all the way across in time, but we'll try it. So dam still delivery. Yeah, we just don't need that. We need the gear delivery though. What's the other line? So yeah, it's still delivery has the machines on it. I just need to have more trucks running on. Okay, I got it. There we go. You can see I almost have the still delivered already. I cut out a lot of my profits from making goods. I deleted the plastic lines, but it doesn't really matter. We got $226 million right now, which is absolutely insane. I don't know why grain's not loading up there. You know what? That's just not even, it's not even highlighted, is it? That needs to be fixed. There we go. Much better. There's the grain loading up. Grain's loading up there too. That's connected, which is important. Okay. Now we're gonna have grain delivered. I don't think grain was getting delivered because it wasn't truly connected to the farms. There we go. Much better. Let's put some more trucks on the line. Again, could be overkill, but that's fine. So GD to machine 1 and GD to machine 2. There we go. Alright, we already delivered enough steel to the dam. We are simply waiting for the grain to go up north and these machines, which are loading up, to go down. We were up to making like 12 million every 2 months. We're probably down to about breaking even at this point, but doesn't make any difference. We're just trying to beat this mission as quickly as possible. Where are we at? About an hour and 10 minutes into the video. Not too bad. I truly think first time doing this, you could easily spend 2 or 3 hours trying to figure it out. Alright, still have machines here too. So we have a bunch of those going down, which is nice. We should have 100 delivered, no problem. Where is the steel delivery? I don't see it on there. Oh, there we go. Damn, steel delivery 2 is what I needed. Which is this line right there. I'll pick up the steel and the machines going down. We could upgrade all these other lines. Well, everything's being picked up for the most part. I'm still making a decent profit every 2 months. Even with killing my biggest profit-making machine, which is the goods factory. Look at the amount of grain there. G to machine 2. Let's see, is there a bottleneck down here? Not really. It's good. Delivering a bunch of grain, picking up a bunch of machines and heading south. That's what we want to happen. And the machines should definitely start coming in as of right now, which it looks like it is. Yeah, there you go. Machines coming in. Those machines right there. That was 13 and with 1 carload. That's still, which we don't need. We do need machines. So yeah, they're coming in 13 at a time right now, which is good. So this mission will take off here in just a second. Still. Oh, you can see they're actually building the dam as it goes. I never noticed that the first time playing it. I wasn't probably paying attention. You can see the dam's expanding. It's really cool. I should have watched that the entire time. There's some machines right there. That should be the end once it counts it up. There we go. Dam's built. That's the mission right there. That was all the bonus task for People's Republic, along with completing the mission. Again, relatively boring, but hopefully this video definitely helped you. If you watched the first 10 minutes of it, it would have saved you at least an hour, if not more time, during that particular mission. Anyways, it's the MiddleAgedGamer. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up to like the video if it helped you out as far as getting the bonus task or anything else. If you have any questions, post them below, and I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. Anyways, MiddleAgedGamer again. I want to thank all of you guys for watching, or all you guys and girls, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Don't you know?